How's it going, everybody? And we are going to proceed with the Friday study. 22 minutes into Friday. Daniel 8 and Matthew 26. But how then shall the scriptures be fulfilled that thus it must be? Okay, so Jesus is telling them, look, I've got to be captured here. It's got to fulfill the scripture. What's he telling you? I got to follow the script. That's what we keep telling you. The script was before anything was. The word was before anything was. All right, I had to share that concept on the old social media. Um, so he said to, the crowd that come to arrest him, "Are you come out as against a thief with swords and staves to take me? I sat daily with you teaching in the temple, and you laid no hold on me. But all this was done that the scriptures of the prophets might be fulfilled. Then all the disciples forsook him and fled. And they that had laid hold on Jesus led him away to Caiaphas, the high priest, where the scribes and the elders were assembled. But Peter followed him afar off unto the high priest's palace, and went in and sat with the servants to see the end. Now the chief priests, the elders, and the council sought false witness against Jesus to put him to death, but found none, yea, though many false witnesses came, yet found they none. At the last came two false witnesses, and said, This fellow said, I am able to destroy the temple of God and to build it in 3 days. And the high priest arose and said unto him, Answerest thou nothing? What is it which these witness against you? But Jesus held his peace, and the high priest answered and said unto him, I adjure thee by the living God that thou tell us whether thou be the Christ, the Son of God. All right, let's move over. We'll continue with that tomorrow, of course. Let's move over to Daniel. Daniel 8, 9 through 16. And out of one of them came forth a little horn. This is your Antichrist, which waxed exceeding great toward the south, toward the east, toward the pleasant land. And it waxed great even unto the host of heaven. And it came down some of the host of the stars to the ground and stamped upon them. Yea, he magnified himself even to the prince of the host. And by him, here's your abomination of desecration, the daily sacrifice was taken away, and the place of sanctuary was cast down. So to the Jew, to the remnant of his seed, who are the last to get the call to Christ, where the Antichrist declares himself to be God in this Jewish temple, to them it is a holy place. And of course, it was in the days of the Old Testament. So that's why it is called a holy place. Even though, of course, our Lord does not dwell in temples, he dwells inside of his sheep as a temple. Not the human body is not a temple of God. A called sheep's, not a lost sheep, a called sheep's body is the temple. And that's why the sheep are then light and salt at that point onward. And an host was given against the daily sacrifice by reason of the transgression, and cast down the truth to the ground, and it practiced and prospered. Then I heard one saint speaking, and another saint said unto that certain saint which spake, How long shall the vision concerning the daily sacrifice and the transgression of desolation, abomination of desolation, to give both the sanctuary and the host to be trodden underfoot. And he said unto me, unto 2,000, and so this is a different number, unto 2,300 days, then shall the sanctuary be cleansed. I would tell you that is the 1,260 days, along with God's wrath. And that's what God's wrath is for, is the way I teach it, to cleanse. That's why it's 7 trumpets, 7 bowls, or 7 vials, because 7 is the number for cleansing. So the church is going through its cleansing. And it came to pass when I, Daniel, had seen the vision and sought for the meaning, then behold, there stood before me as the appearance of a man. And I heard a man's voice between the banks of the Uli, which called and said, Gabriel, make this man to understand the vision. We will continue that tomorrow. Good Lord willing. Glad you're here. I love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.